वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा। शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमाम् आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदाम् जाड्यान्धकारापहाम्। हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्।
Hello everyone. Assistant Professor in the Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering at Vidyavardhini's College of Engineering and Technology. I appreciate your presence for VNC 2020 TASU, that is VSET's National Conference on Technical Advancement for Social Upliftment. I
दीप्ति
hope.
लाइव दिसत नाहीये. एक मिनिट.
हाँ जी.
Yeah, it is started. No problem.
Should I start?
Yes, start, ma'am. You can
Okay.
start.
I appreciate your presence for VNC 2020 TASU, that is VSET's National Conference on Technical Advancement for Social Upliftment. I hope you all are safe and taking utmost care. I would like to request Dr. Ashish Chaudhary to formally welcome you all for this event.
Good morning, one and all. Honorable President Shri Vikas Vartak, respected Chief Guest Dr. Hoda, respected Principal Dr. Harish Vankudre, Dean and Convener Dr. Vikas Gupta, HODs, outside delegates, my dear fellow faculty members, participants across India. I, Dr. Ashish Chaudhary, welcomes you all on the online platform of VNC 2020 TASU, that is Vidyavardhini's National Conference on Technical Advancement for Social Upliftment. In context of publication chair, as an editor, I had fruitful discussion with all the participants, either through email, phone calls, etc. In brief, the process of publication followed for VNC 2020 is the receipt of paper through EasyChair, the paper ID, track ID assigned to the paper, and the paper forwarded for the review process. The reviewers appointed, who are experts in their area of research, undergoes the complete manuscript, and certain comments were noted by the reviewers. Parallelly, the editor also conduct blind paper review and listed some comments. Editor finally communicate to the authors with all comments, like technical comments, typographic comments, to the authors. Underlying the papers were accepted with major corrections, papers accepted with minor corrections, paper accepted as it is or rejected. The comments given by the reviewer or editor were not some sort of criticism. Rather, it's an opportunity to shape our research in the right direction with right approach, attaining better result. Rejection of the paper does not mean that the paper don't have the quality. It means the results plotted need to be improved, and it attains the self progress of the researcher. The revised manuscript will be the camera ready paper for the conference publication. After successful presentation in VNC 2020, the papers will be processed for journal publication. It is worth to mention here that journal publication conduct its own review process for acceptance or rejection of the paper. Accordingly, authors has to take care that how his paper will be sellable. What is his sell value? What is the sell value of his paper? I deeply thankful to all the reviewers for their honorary service with a short period of conducting this review process. I went almost all the papers received to VNC, looking at the quality of the papers. The most recent areas like artificial neural network, virtual reality, computational study rather than experimentations are fetched upon by the researchers targeting the ultimate outcome of social upliftment. That is the theme of our conference. I wish all the best to all the authors of for presentations and for their better future. Take care, stay at home in this crucial period of COVID-19. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ashish sir, for the sincere, warm welcome address and letting us know the detailed process of selection of the paper. Now I request convener of VNC 2020, Dean of Academics and Head of EXTC Department, Dr. Vikas Gupta, to take over.
Very good evening to everyone. Myself, Dr. Vikas Gupta, convener of the conference. I welcome everyone for the inaugural ceremony of VNC 2020. I welcome Honorable President Vidyavardhini, Shri Vikas Vartak, Honorable members of the management, our chief guest, Dr. M.N. Hoda, Principal, Dr. Vankudre sir, HODs, teaching and non-teaching staff, participants, eminent citizens of the society, alumni, and my dear students. I welcome you all for the inaugural session of Vidyavardhini's National Conference 2020, which was originally planned in the first week of April, but was postponed because of COVID-19 epidemic situation. Now we are presenting you the VNC 2020 today with the help of online platform. The VNC 2020 is the second national conference after a very successful VNC 8012, and we started the trend of association with journals in Mumbai University zone, and we're continuing with the journals for this particular conference also. As an engineering technology institute, we always encourage our faculty and students to engage in research and development work as a part of their responsibility towards society. Our Honorable President proposed to have a conference to be organized on the occasion of Silver Jubilee of our college and the Golden Jubilee of Vidyavardhini's Trust. I'm thankful to you, sir. We are thankful to our Honorable Management and Principal Dr. Harish Vankudre to permit us and trust us to organize the VNC 2020 in online mode. Our team VSET has once again demonstrated the teamwork to organize the VNC 2020 amidst a lot of challenges we faced during COVID-19 pandemic lockdown restrictions. The various chairs of VNC 2020 and their team members worked very hard to present to you the VNC 2020 in online mode, as this is our first experience to organize such a large-scale online event. We received a good response in spite of postponements and the online mode of conduct. The strong team and support of collaborations of various professional bodies, their local chapters, and a strong advisory team helped us by giving good suggestions for successfully presenting you the VNC 2020. I feel very much obliged to my authorities to give me a chance to be part of this conference as a conference chair. I'm sure that the day-long sessions for presenting the papers on various tracks will definitely bring an outcome which will benefit our societal for our society upliftment. I give my best wishes to all the participants who are presenting the papers, and once again thankful to the management and Principal sir and Dr. Hoda sir for be a part of this event. Thank you very much. Take care, stay safe.
Thank you, sir, for giving us the insight of VNC 2020. Now I request our Honorable Principal, Dr. Harish Vankudre, to speak few words to encourage participants.
Respected dignitaries on the online platform, Dr. M.N. Hoda, Chief Guest for today's inauguration function of Vidyavardhini's National Conference on Technical Advancement for Social Upliftment, President Vikas Vartak, Vice President Sri Shantaram Jadhav, Sri Baban Chet Naik, Professor Kodolikar, Chairman Mr. Arun Vartak, Secretary Sri Uddhav Darat, Sri Bhavasaheb Mohar, Treasurer Sri Hasmukh Shah, other trustee members of Vidyavardhani, Dr. Vikas Gupta, Dean Academics, NAC and NBA Coordinator, as well as Conference Chair, heads of the department, teaching, non-teaching staff of VCET, delegates of VNC 2020 TASU, student, parents, and invitees. I extend a warm welcome to you all. I take this opportunity to provide a brief details of Vidyavardhani's College of Engineering and Technology. Vidyavardhani's College of Engineering and Technology was established in year 1994 by Vidyavardhani Trust. The trust has completed 50 years and Vidyavardhani has completed 25 years. That is, VCT has completed 25 years. Vidyavardhani means a body committed to enhancement of knowledge, with the motto Sa Vidya Vimukya Vimukte, which means knowledge is the one that liberates. Vidyavardhani is dedicated to the noble cause of education in the rural areas since 1970. The seed sown by great visionary late Padma Shri H.G. alias Bhavasaheb Vartak has grown into a gigantic tree, benefiting thousands of lives through quality education in various streams like arts, commerce, science, technical education, management, and finance. The institute is self-financed institute approved by AICTE and DTE Government of Maharashtra. It is affiliated to University of Mumbai. In the coming academic year, we will be able to offer the courses in the emerging areas like the computer science and engineering, data science, artificial intelligence, and data science. National Board of Accreditation has accredited 4 programs of the institute in the past. The institute is NAC accredited. We have participated in NIRF ranking also. The vision of the institution to be a premier institution of technical education, always aiming and becoming a valuable resource for industry and society. The institute provides ecosystem to promote research and innovation. The institute encourages faculty to pursue PhD and provides necessary support through well-defined policies. 10 faculty members have completed PhD from the reputed institutions like the IITs, NITs, and 4 are pursuing their PhD. The institute has an excellent result and placement record. In the academic year 2018-19, we placed 285 students with the highest package of 22.4 lakhs. In the year 2019-20, till today, we have placed 296 students. Out of that, 9 students have got package of 10 lakhs, 6 students with a package of 8 lakhs, and apart from this, 26 students have package more than 5.5 lakh rupees. We organized industry meet in the February 2020. The institute has completed a collaborative research project with the Institute of Plasma Research, Gandhinagar. This year, faculty members have submitted 20 minor research projects to University of Mumbai. So far, faculty members have completed 12 minor research projects. This year, we have 26 publications in the reputed journals. Our student Formula 1 racing car team Ethan regularly participate in Formula Bharat. This year, we are participating in SAE Sapra, Formula Imperial ISIE. We will participate in Formula Bharat in Jan 21. VCT Solar Electric Car Team Solacthon has manufactured a driverless solar electric vehicle this year. The team VCT Solacthon team won total 6 prizes and a prize money rupees 1.4 lakhs in Bharat Solar Challenge. This also includes the first prize and the third prize for the 2 cars participated in the competition. Our students participate in the Avishkar, that is innovative project competition. We have submitted 15 projects and 4 were shortlisted for the second round. The AICTE Smart India Hackathon, this year 7 teams will participate in the corresponding competition. Our students organize unique events like Hackathon, which is the 30-hour competition for the software development, product showcase, National Level Project Showcase, that is VNPS, Face Off, Intercollegiate Debate Competition, AWAN, annual sports event. The institute is keen towards the social issues and undergoes extension and outreach activities like blood donation camp, mega donation camp, NSS camp under the umbrella of UDAN and NSS wing. The ESL VCT organizes two major events, BizMaster and eSummit. The institute has established Center of Excellence in the different disciplines. Siemens Center of Excellence, we have started with the Siemens certification program. We have Texas Innovation Lab. Under that, we have carried out various activities. We have provided hands-on training on Texas Instrument products and certification under the Texas Instrument University program for students and staff. We have trained around 100 students and 30 staff so far, and will continue the corresponding trainings. 18 projects were submitted in DST and Texas Instrument Innovation Challenge Design Contest, that is IICDC, in 2019. Out of 18 projects, artificial intelligence based predictive maintenance from instrumentation department got selected for the semi-final. So far, 504 students participated in the Drishti 1 online contest conducted by Texas Instrument. We have also got Aviva Center of Excellence. We conduct the training program through the Center of Excellence. This year also we have established eYantra setup. The institute has got IIT remote center in the campus. Through this center, we have conducted ICT FDP, in which 98 faculty members took part. We also conducted workshops on Scilab, Python, Linux, IoT, eSIM, art programming through this center. In COVID pandemic, our faculties have attended number of webinars, FDPs and STTPs. Also, we organize number of webinars, STTPs and FDPs for the benefit of students and the faculties. We have started with the first induction program and the internal internship program for the first year students. The institute is gearing up for the challenges in terms of employability enhancement, skill development, attracting more quality students, as well as branding of the institution. We have started collaborative internship program. The institute is working towards autonomy status in near future. We feel our responsibility is to transform the 12th pass students and the diploma holders into an employable professional engineering graduates. Once again, I welcome you all for today's opening ceremony for this national conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. This conference could not have been conducted without the support and guidance of our college management members. I request Honorable President of our college, Shri Vikas Vartak sir, to share his thoughts with us.
Good morning, Chief Dr. All the observers of it pleasure to welcome you all of the on the train for different. Padma Bhausab has this party has been formed him for the upliftment of people of the West region. We are facing global health crisis. We are in the unprecedented situation and the normal rules no longer apply. We cannot resort to the unusual tools in such unusual times. This is first one of our new online conference exploring how technologically utilized in improving social. For many years, Vidyavardhani College of Engineering and Technology has been organizing different technical events in a similar area. I am delighted to see that Vidyavardhani has a new conference that capitalizes strength and on our common commitment to promoting effective use of technology in social upliftment. the conference adopted a timely theme. Technology had penetrated into virtually all the areas of human life. We all know that how Aadhaar card had benefited millions of poor people. To effectively benefit from the technology application, it is essential that education professionals and the researchers get themselves ready for transforming their practices and keep identifying.
Sorry, there was an technical issue.
नेटवर्क गेलं चालू आहे तुमचं हे नाही बोल नेटवर्क कनेक्शन नाही नेटवर्कचं बोला बोला चालू करा
Take conference. Look at conference. I agree that inaugural course is to be busy and productive. I would like to take this opportunity to the conference organizing committee. I would also like to thank participants, especially those of you from the different states. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Coming up next is a much awaited thing on the agenda because it's now time to pay attention to our chief guest, and it is indeed an honor for me to introduce to us a distinguished gentleman who is chief guest Dr. M.N. Huda. Dr. Huda is working as a professor of computer science and director at Bharati Vidyapeeth Institute of Computer Application and Management, New Delhi. He has over 25 years of experience in academics in different capacities. Prior to joining the academics, he has initially worked as a software engineer. He is an expert member of many board-level committees of Government of India like Department of Science and Technology, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, Ministry of Human Resources and Development, and many more. He is a member of Academic Council of GGSIP University, New Delhi. He is the editor-in-chief of International Journal of Information Technology. He has edited more than 20 volumes of conference proceedings as chief editor. He has published over 100 papers at both national and international levels in journals and conferences of repute. He has participated in more than 150 workshops, seminars, staff development program organized at national and international levels as a resource person. He has recently been elected as National President of Indian Science Congress Association, Kolkata. He has been elected as a member of National Governing Council, the Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, New Delhi. He is senior member of IEEE USA and a member of ACM USA. He has awarded Outstanding Achievement Award in 2000 by Management Studies of Promotion Institute, New Delhi, for his exceptional achievement and contribution to the field of management and computer education. He has also awarded as the Best IT Teacher of the Year during 18th All India Management Congress in 2016 for his remarkable achievement and contribution to the field of teaching, research, and institution behind, and many more. With someone who has achieved so much in his life, that too in multiple fields, we are honored to have you with us today, sir. I request Dr. Huda to deliver his experience and thoughts with us.
Good morning to all of you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Honorable President Shri Vikas Vartak sir, the worthy principal of Vidyavardhini College of Engineering and Technology, which is very known to me since almost last 15 years. Dr. Harish Vankude ji, Dr. Vikas Gupta ji, their younger brother, Professor Yogesh Pingle, all the faculty colleagues of this esteemed institution, participants from different parts of the country, and dearmost students. It's my proud privilege to be part of this conference today morning, and I'm thankful to the entire management of Vidyavardhini College of Engineering and Technology for having given this opportunity to me to share my little bit of experience and interact with all of you. Thank you so much. At the outset, let me acknowledge that I'm aware of this conference VNC 2020 since the day it was being planned. And on 13th-14th March, when the team of Vidyavardhini College of Engineering along with Professor Yogesh Pingle was here in Delhi for one of the IEEE International Conference in which he has always been very active, we were discussing what to do and how to do because the corona pandemic started giving alert almost by 11th-12th of March. And multiple thoughts were coming. And I'm happy to tell you that you have rightly taken a decision to change the conference from face-to-face mode, from a physically organized mode to an online mode. And that shows your commitment, that shows your passion, that shows that yes, you were bothered enough, you were anxious enough, that the kind of the commitment which has been done with the authors, the kind of the understanding which you have to disseminate knowledge and information for everyone, the kind of the commitment which you have to create a platform for many people to interact, you have honored that. And that's how a great poet has said that आशियाने से बढ़कर है फिक्रे चमन, आशियाना सिर्फ अपने तक की बात होती है, जब हम चमन की बात करते हैं तो हम पूरे नेशन की बात करते हैं, पूरी कम्युनिटी की बात करते हैं। तो पोएट कहता है आपके इस कमिटमेंट के लिए कि आशियाने से बढ़कर है फिक्रे चमन, आशियाना तो फिर बना लेंगे हम, एक उम्मीद की लौ सलामत रहे, 100 दिए इस दिए से जला लेंगे हम। A big round of applause for entire management committee who has rightly taken a decision to convert it into online mode. I was listening the report of Honorable Principal Dr. Harish Vankude ji, the kind of the splendid achievement which Vidyavardhini College of Engineering and Technology has achieved in a very short span of time is worth appreciating. It is a splendid achievement, and that probably again a great poet has said, for such kind of achievement only, with that kind of intention with which you are moving ahead, with which you are not stopping yourself and crossing benchmark after benchmark, and for that environment only, ये पोएट का यह शेर है कि जो शुरुआत करते हैं, जो सफर की शुरुआत करते हैं, वो मंजिल तो पा ही लेते हैं, जो सफर की शुरुआत करते हैं, वो मंजिल तो पा ही लेते हैं, क्योंकि अच्छे मुसाफिर का तो रास्ते भी इंतजार करते हैं। My dear friends, I will come back to the topic of the conference, which is National Conference on Technical Advancement. Otherwise, nature will take corrective actions and will balance it with the help of these kind of pandemic. Most of the time when we follow the race of the technology, the advancement comes in our hand and we realize that we can do anything and everything on this earth. We become the God on this earth. We are mistaken, friends. Probably this COVID-19 has sent a very clear message to entire world that whatever advancement you are talking, you are welcome to do those advancements, but never ever think you are the God. You are just exploring with the help of your science and technology, tips of an iceberg. And that's how a great poet has said that Kudrat tera rootna bhi zaruri tha. Kudrat tera rootna bhi zaruri tha. इंसान का घमंड टूटना भी जरूरी था. हर कोई खुद को जमीन पे खुदा समझ बैठा था. हर कोई खुद को जमीन पे खुदा समझ बैठा था. इंसान का यह भरम टूटना भी जरूरी था. Having said that, the responsibility of we all technical people, whether we are working in academics or would be a student, the students would be professionals, will be joining the corporate organizations, may become an entrepreneur. At that time, you have to see that the moment you are applying your advancement, the moment you are talking of technological advancement, you must understand that you are doing nothing, but you should be in a position to support the ecological balances in a sustainable manner so that every one of us can live peacefully with a quality life. The purpose of entire technology was to improvise the quality of life. But despite all advancement of the technology, the kind of the situation which we are going on, that probably has sent a very strong message, particularly to we all scientists, we all technologists, we all teachers, that where and in which way the corrective actions have to be taken, and on immediate basis it should be taken. And that's how a great poet has said, Bashir Badr was known almost king of the ghazal poetry in last 100 years. So he said that कोई हाथ भी न मिलाएगा जो गले मिलोगे तपाक से, कोई हाथ भी न मिलाएगा जो गले मिलोगे तपाक से, ये नए मिजाज का शहर है जरा फासले से मिला करो. So this probably all of us are meeting, all of us are interacting. This conference has become digital and online, but with distance, with fasla. So this probably will be the new normal. This probably will be the new ecosystem with which we have to live. And I don't see any hope that at least in next 6 months, maybe till December, we will be in a position to have any face-to-face event, any event in which physically we are sitting and having discussions. So this kind of new and changed practices will need to be continued at a much bigger scale. Having given you that background of the corona, what we technology people have to react and in which way we have to react, let me come back on a very important philosophy. And the philosophy is there is nothing constant on this earth except change. I do believe that every one of you who are present in this program, whether online or whether with the help of extended webcast on YouTube, all of you will definitely agree that there is nothing constant in this world except change. So if there is nothing constant in this world except change, let's change ourselves. Otherwise, the competitive environment, otherwise the changing ecosystem will change us. If I ask you a simple question, that how many of you have got a Nokia feature phone now? I'm sure 90% of the participants here will say, no, I don't have now. But had I asked this question maybe around 10-15 years ago, that how many of you have a Nokia feature phone? Probably 90% of the participants would have replied yes. Friends, did you realize Where went Nokia wrong? A product so strong, so capable, so robust, if can be replaced, if can be changed, then let's believe that anything and everything on this earth can be changed. Where Nokia went wrong? Nokia only went wrong in understanding what are the changes happening, what are the writings on the wall, and kept relying heavily on the existing strength of the product, and realized that people are fan of our product. The product is so strong that people feel pride in carrying it, and people will maintain the same loyalty. But time has taught him a lesson. Nokia could see that despite the robustness of the product, despite the very huge strength of the product, despite 90% plus share in the market, could not retain it. And now they are doing the same work. They are having all kind of products, smartphones in their product profiling, but will never ever be in that position to get that share which Nokia had at that moment of time. That is an effect of change. If I ask you, Yogesh was with me on 12th, 13th and 14th of March in Delhi, and we didn't know that Zoom, WebEx, GoToMeet, these are such platforms which will absolutely replace the face-to-face meeting, absolutely replace the physical meeting. We were knowing, yes, Duo, we were knowing Skype, but we were not knowing all these technologies. Few of us might have been using for very extreme and exceptional purposes, but 3 months ago we were not using this, and now you imagine within almost a span of 15 days, people have switched straight away from a physical meeting to online and digital meeting, and all these platforms became so popular in the country, and not only in the country, across the world. Now almost every one of us prefer interacting with this, and see the kind of the beauty with which you are interacting. You may invite people from any parts of the world using these technologies. That's the power of change. And that is how the very dear concept of mine, I keep saying, इंसान घर बदलता है, लिबास बदलता है, रिश्ते बदलता है, दोस्त बदलता है। इंसान घर बदलता है, लिबास बदलता है, रिश्ते बदलता है, दोस्त बदलता है, फिर भी परेशान क्यों रहता है? क्योंकि हम खुद को नहीं बदलते। And that's how a great poet said that उम्र भर गालिब यही भूल करता रहा, धूल चेहरे पे थी और मैं आईना साफ करता रहा। So my second message here is that let's not talk negative what the changes are coming. Let's be positive. Let's clean ourselves. Let's accept changes up front. And I take this opportunity to congratulate the entire college management for taking this change head on, for accepting this change proactively and launching this conference in an online mode. Otherwise, you could have simply cancelled it. But that launching it online, arranging all these things, it shows your commitment, shows your passion. So congratulations to all of you. Friends, having said that, let's come back to the existing situation of technological advancement, which all of us are here to deliberate that how this technological advancement will connect to social upliftment. So let me first have a little understanding, have a little discussion on what are the technological advancements which are happening, and how these technical advancements are going to create a major impact in our day-to-day life, in our academic life, in our corporate life, and how finally this technical advancement will enhance the quality of the human life, and that is where you are talking of social upliftment. Friends, we are in a pure digital age. And when I'm talking of we are in a pure digital age, I mean that this pure digital age is of Industry 4.0. And I can explain here Industry 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and then 4.0, but leave it to you, because as a teacher, it is not required that all answers and all discussions I will give you. I will give you some home assignment. Now it is a Google age. Go to Google and find what was Industry 4.0. Sorry, Industry 1.0, 2.0. and 3.0. I will start away giving you differences and make understanding that where from industry 3.0, industry 4.0 is different. My dear friends, industry 3.0 was basically IT enabled world, whereas the industry 4.0 is IT driven world. Industry 4.0, we saw huge automation, but in the industry 3.0, the computer science was penetrating almost in every product, every services. But industry 4.0 says no, it's not only the penetration, it is the pervasiveness, it is the ubiquity, it is the all-round presence of information technology, and particularly within information technology, the artificial intelligence, AI and AI-enabled concepts